Hey, we're going to do an unboxing of some of the items I pre-ordered from the annual catalog, May 2021 to April of 2022. If you're a customer of mine in the last 6 months and you placed an order, you're getting this catalog in the mail early May. So I'm very excited for you to see what's all in here. Who wants to see what I got in my box? I'm so excited about some of this. I have a really cool suite with hand-penned petals. I have the new in colors. It's going to be so exciting to go through these items with you. If you're excited as I am, please stick around and we'll dive in. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Scott, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and this is my YouTube channel, Stamping Scott. I want to welcome you because we're doing an unboxing of my pre-order for the new annual catalog that starts on May 4th, 2021. Remember, if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This helps me so tremendously to be able to continue to bring content to this channel. Also, I love having feedback, so you can leave comments below, things you'd like me to share with you as well. But I am so excited about the new in colors in the new catalog. This is one of the things we get to look forward to the most, is all the new in colors that are coming. So this is the new in color stamping pad suite for 2021 to 2023. And we've got Fresh Freesia, and we have Pale Papaya, Evening Evergreen, Polished Pink, and of course Soft Succulent. I absolutely love this color. I actually like the Evening Evergreen. It's a little bit darker than an old color that we used to have called Always Artichoke. It's more of a gray putty green. I don't know how to explain it, but this is really cool. Whenever you want to get started with in colors, you can have the option of purchasing all the pads together in a suite like I did for this pre-order. I'll put the numbers and the prices below. Of course, you can purchase each pad separately too. All these items are featured in the new catalog that you will be able to see on May 4th of 2021. All of my customers that have placed an order in the last 6 months, any size order, I will send them a catalog, and you should get that around the middle of May. So excited! Along with that, I also got some new stamping blends. Now, I wanted to get the stamping blends marker in the Evening Evergreen, but it had sold out. It will be available when the catalog goes live. But I got it for Soft Succulent instead. One of the reasons I love the shade of green. It's so pretty. Let's get some paper out here and look at this. I don't really have a green quite like this in my collection. If you've ever used Stampin' Blends, I'll do a little blending here. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god. I geek out, you guys, over colors. I just love Stampin' Blends. So we're going to go ahead and take that lighter color and blend it back with the darker color and kind of keep going around until we get kind of a gradient. What I love about Stampin' Blends markers is that as you let it sit for about a minute or so, it just magically starts to blend. It's really cool. What a neat color. Oh, I can't wait to use this in a project. Cool. The other thing I purchased for the new in colors, of course, we can't forget about our classic Stampin' Right markers. This is also another set. All the items I'm featuring in this unboxing, you will see the item number and the name description on the screen. Let's go take a look, shall we? All right. So this is Pale Papaya. Nice. This is Fresh Freesia. And this is Always Evergreen. No, Evening Evergreen. It's going to take me a while to get to know these. Oh, look at how nice that color is. So nice and dark. And of course, this is the Soft Succulent. Look at how close. These colors are so identical. I love how Stampin' Up! Gets her colors to get so close. They take such great care to make sure these colors are consistent. And this is called Polished Pink. Ooh. Nice. So I'll be adding these to my Stampin' Right marker collection. They usually give us a couple extra spaces so I can put the new colors in there. So I'm going to find time to put those in my Stampin' Right markers. Those are called the Marvelous markers. It's the entire collection of the Stampin' Right markers. Now the difference between Stampin' Right markers and the Stampin' Blends is that Stampin' Right markers are water-based. You can use them for a technique where you can draw on a stamp and then stamp them and you can write with them. The Stampin' Blends are alcohol markers which allow you to do really nice precise blending. Because it's an alcohol, they blend well together, whereas water-based, if you blend them out too much, they tend to lift the fibers up on the paper. So with Stampin' Right markers, you want to make sure that you don't over blend with them, but you definitely can color with them. With Stampin' Blends, you can keep going back and you keep blending back. You'll also notice too, being an alcohol-based marker, it goes through the cardstock, whereas the water-based does not. Stampin' Blends come in pairs with a lighter color and a darker color, and they sell for $9 for 2. You can only buy them as a pair, but you kind of need one with the other, so it's really important to have them. Cool. One more thing for in color is I got some cardstock. Now what I love is that instead of buying all the cardstock separately, you can now get like an assorted package. You're able to get like 5 of each color, 8.5 by 11. So that way you're able to kind of get into your in colors. So look at this. So I've got the cardstock, Stampin' Right markers, 1 pair of Stampin' Blends, and all the new ink pads. So if you're as excited about these new colors as I am, please check in the new catalog. Look for the combination sets. I'll have all the numbers on the screen. That way you can get all your ink pads all at once. Or get a nice sampling of the cardstock to get started. Get the Stampin' Blends that you like, and also the Stampin' Right markers come in a set like this. Yay! I can't wait to start making projects with these new colors. So exciting. So the next fun thing that I want to share with you is a suite. So this is called the it's called the hand penned suite, and it comes with this beautiful photopolymer set. It comes with these genial gems. It comes with the pattern paper, which we're going to go through. I'm so excited to open this and look at the pieces of paper. I love the designer series paper Stampin' Up! Has. And then of course it comes with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss dies. So you're able to buy this as a suite in the catalog. And because this video is going to be posted before the catalog goes live, I'm not able to show the inside of the catalog, but we're able to show the merchandise in the catalog. I'm going to tell you that this suite actually is a really good price for $66.25. You guys, you get the stamp set, the dies, these cute little embellishments, and the paper for $66.25. You can make some beautiful cards with this creation. Of course, you can buy them all separately too. You do know that when you buy the stamp set and the dies together, you get a discount of 10% as a bundle. But when you get the whole suite, it does honor the bundle pricing with that extra discount plus the accessories and the paper. It's really cool. So let's check out what these look like. I had a couple suites I could choose from. I chose this one because it is a little bit more artistic and floral, and I like the fact that it comes with some gems. I know I'm going to have fun with this. I'm curious to see the dies, so let's go ahead and look at the dies. Oh my, oh look at that. Those are really pretty. And of course this is our photopolymer. Oh, this is new. They put the actual stamps inside the sleeve as opposed to printing it on the photopolymer piece. I like that because now when you go ahead and put your stamps down, you can just drop it right there as opposed to hanging onto this. This is genius, you guys. Stampin' Up! Just made this revision. I love it. I'll have to do that later. Oh, nice. So we have that. So those are the stamps and then the dies that go with it. So a lot of these we've got framed dies that will cut out the stamp, which is always really handy. Everyone tells Scott he needs to wake up. It's been a long day at work, you guys. So, okay, what am I missing here? Is that it? This is how, okay, there we go. I'm not sure. Does that go here? Yay! It's a miracle. Okay, so we figured that out. So you've got some really great dies, and of course, one of the things that really helps pop up a card are these cute little leaves and little blossoms that you can cut out. Normally what I do is I put my dies with my stamps. I'll put a magnetic sheet in here, and I'll just put my dies in there. As a matter of fact, let's do that. So I get these magnetic sheets from Amazon. These are 4x6. I kind of wish I would have gotten the 5x7, but the 4x6 is what I ordered, and it's what I'm going to use, and that's what I normally use. So I'm going to take the magnetic sheet, and I'm going to place it on the back side. Now this is the fun part, taking this release paper off. There we go. And I'll just put that in here like that. There we go. And then I'll just put my dies in here. Just like that. And I always put the die side down like this, so it makes it easier for them to stay put. These look like some really intricate cut dies. I love it. And you know you can use this with your Stampin' Cut emboss machine. And of course, if you guys still have a big shot, I like to do this right away because then I know that I've taken care of it. And so when I'm ready to take the stamp set out, I have it all prepared. You can see why I wish I had a little bit of a bigger magnetic sheet, because then I get a little bit more space. But I still make it work. But Amazon sells the magnetic sheets. You get like 25 usually in a package. It adds more value to your set. This magnet's fairly strong, but if you have really, really like large dies, sometimes they may fall inside the case. But the idea is that you now have your dies and your stamps all together. Works really nice. I'm very excited to play with this. And then I can take this and toss it, which is nice. I do save these for projects. And I usually have a little pile of them. Of course, as a crafter, y'all know when you start saving packaging, we have a real hoarding problem. There might be a day where I just decide to throw them out, but I actually like them. These are really useful for projects, especially if you like go to a stamp camp or something. You want to put some pre-cut cardstock in these and it won't get crinkled. They're really nice. Okay, so the next part of this, of course, is these beautiful embellishments. I love that they have a suite where it gives you an embellishment, your bundle, and in your cardstock. And of course, you're all saying, Scott, we want to see the designer series paper. I'm like, okay, we're going to go look at it now. Now I have envelopes for these too, believe it or not. I'm trying to get organized in my craft room, and if you guys could see my craft room right now, you would disagree with that statement. But I'm going to go ahead and put that right in to one of my new envelopes I have. You can buy them on Amazon. They're called Storage Studios. It's a really nice way to store your 12x12 paper. Some people cut their 12x12 paper down to 6x6, and I actually like doing that too, but I do some scrapbook pages now, so I really need to have the larger space. But these aren't necessarily very cheap. I think they're like $10 for 3. So it's a little bit of an investment. I don't hoard a ton of designer series paper. I try to control myself. Some of us just don't. And I have done my fair share of buying a lot of designer series paper, but I now realize every time I buy a lot of paper, I need to buy more storage solutions. And these fit really nice in those IKEA shelving units. They're called Calyx, the big cubes. These fit really nicely in there. And you've got a tab on the top. I invested into one of those Brother label printers so I can go ahead and print out my labels on there. But here, let's look at the paper before we put it away. So look at this. So excited. Oh my gosh. You get 2 sheets of every pattern. And I love the colors in here. They're nice pastel-y, summer, spring, pretty much all occasion colors. Oh, look at the nice purples. That looks like Highland Heather in there. Daffodil Delight. The Soft Succulent, I think it's called. Ooh, look at that. These are beautiful. It's like wildflowers. Oh, and I really like this too. Look at that. Oh, pretty. Oh, nice. All right, now let's look at the other side, because you know there's always 2 sides to this paper. Looks like a watercolor wash with some basic coloring. Oh, pretty. Nice. Oh, and I see Highland Heather coming up. Very cool. The papaya color. I still can't... It actually looks like Peekaboo Peach from years ago. This new papaya. It's just a little bit more yellow. I'm not sure. I wonder what color that is. Very pretty. Seeing it protects your cardstock really nicely. Really cool. Look at that. So that is the hand-penned suite where you get the dies, the gems, and the designer series paper for $66.95. That's a good deal. But remember, anytime you buy a bundle with dies, you always get 10% off, at least in the current catalog. So if there are bundles that you had in the last annual catalog, you will notice that those bundles may not be 10% off in the new catalog. They only offer it for the new bundles. So if you really want to get a deal on those bundles, make sure you get them in the catalog they're released in, because if they bring them back the following year, they may not be in a bundled pricing. Every little bit of savings helps, right, you guys? All right. Very excited about this Stampin' Cut Emboss 3D embossing folder. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I need some evergreens. It's got the trees that are embossed, and I'll see if you can see that. This will make a really nice background. Gosh, this would look pretty with a foil impression. So if you use gold foil or maybe the copper foil. Of course, everybody, with your Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, you have everything that you need to use the 3D texture folders, the regular folders, and all your dies. You get all the plates that you need. I really enjoy having sentiments, and I really like the font of this inspired thought, and I like the sayings like thank you so much, congratulations, sending healing thoughts your way, thinking of you on your special day. We even have a Christmas one in here. You make a difference every day. These are really beautiful. And of course, this is a cling mount set. It's made with red rubber, which is made here in the USA. You have your clings that you put on the back. One of these days, I will do a video on how to attach those clings. Super easy. Please do some research and go on YouTube. There are some videos where they show you how to put the cling mounts on using a acrylic block. It's so easy. It'll blow your mind away. You'll have more fun putting the clings on your stamps than you will stamping with them. I mean, you're going to love stamping with them, but you know what I mean. So this is the new Baker's Twine Set, and it is called the Essentials Pack. It's $11 for 5 pieces of twine. I love twine. I'm like the king of twine with my card making. I use it a lot, so I'm very excited that they actually have 5 colors in one pack. And it looks like they're 5 yards each, so that's a lot of twine, you know. If you're doing like a large card swap, you might need to get a couple packages. But if you're doing like 5 cards of one design, you're gonna have plenty of twine to work with in each color if you choose to do so. I just like having a neutrals pack like this. Pale papaya ribbon, and it's got a little bit of a white edging on it. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use this. This is the Simply Elegant trim. I'm all for cording, and so we've got gold and silver. I like this because it's a little bit thicker than a thread, and it comes in a 2-pack like that. Soft succulent ribbon. So I try to buy some of the new ribbon colors for the in colors. I don't get them for each one, just because I may not use every color in the next year, but I try to choose 1 or 2 that I really like. I know last year I really liked Bumblebee. This was discontinued in the new annual catalog, but I try to get a couple ribbons, and I love the soft succulent. That's why I got the Stampin' Blends markers too with that. It's very pretty. Oh, and I did get some more Stampin' Blends markers. Oh, I almost forgot. So I got Pale Papaya too. Oh, how pretty. Oh, let's go check this out. Nice. Those blend really nice. I'm very excited about getting some new markers, especially Stampin' Blends markers. So this is a new tool for the Stamparatus. I'm very excited about it because you know I do use my Stamparatus a lot. That is a positioning tool that helps you get precise positioning. And this is a new foam mat that has measurements on it. Very excited about this. Normally when you get a Stamparatus, you have a foam mat in here. And you use the foam mat when you're doing photopolymer work. When you're using the cling mounts, you take the mat out and you just use the top, which has the grid on it. But when you put the foam mat in, it no longer has the measurement grid on it. This is a replacement for that. So now when you do photopolymer work, you have some measurements with that foam mat, and it still works with the magnets. How cool is that? You might want to hang on to this foam mat. I use this for photopolymer stamping. So if you ever want to use a mat when you're stamping with photopolymer to get a better impression, put this somewhere else and use it. For now, I'll keep it together. There we go. Now these are embellishments that are in the catalog. This one is called the Loose Flower Flourishes. look at how cute these are. Get your glue dots ready. There you go. And of course your glue dots look like this. This will help adhere these to a card. And I keep my embellishments together here in my little packs. I get these cute little cubes at IKEA. And so we're going to plop those right in there, ready to get used. I know we're going to have to say goodbye to the hoops. I absolutely love my gold hoops, but I bought extras because I knew they were being discontinued from the previous catalog because I like making cards with these. But I keep my embellishments in here. And I also keep my embossing powders in here. And then you stack really nicely. And they fit on my little shelf over here. I didn't go crazy on my first pre-order, but I did get some fun things. So this is some more Designer Series paper. This one is the Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper. And the colors in here are Bumblebee, Cajun Craze, Cinnamon Cider, Early Espresso, Mary Merlot, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Old Olive, and Whisper White. I did not buy the suite for this, but I just got the Designer Series paper because I really like the colors in it. I may end up getting the suite eventually. Some of the suites we weren't able to get during the pre-order, but we could buy some components of them. When you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, Stampin' Up! Allows us to buy catalog preview items about a month before the catalog launches. And that's one of the many benefits of being a part of Stampin' Up! If you ever want to get a 20% discount off of your product and be a part of an awesome team of stampers. And what's nice is if you join my team, you also become a part of the bigger team called the Pink Stampers, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing Stampin' Up! In the last couple years, just to be a part of that team. The Pink Stampers are so much fun. I've met so many new friends. And honestly, I just love the positive attitude that everybody has and respect for each other. And we make some really cool things. Right now, I'm currently serving as one of the Pink Stamper design team people, and you'll see on my Facebook page some of the designs I've created. I'm very honored to be a part of that group. It's just so much fun, and it's really great to be able to do what you love and share those kinds of things with other people that love stamping as well. I would love you to continue to be my customers. You know I love you guys so very much, but if you ever are tempted to get a 20% off discount, remember when you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, it's $99. You get to choose $125 worth of merchandise. All you have to do is maintain a $300 minimum every quarter, but the first quarter that you sign up is waived until your next quarter. So you get a little bit of time to make up for that. You do get your 20% off, and you get to order ahead of time when new products come out. It's really awesome. But anyway, let's go through and look at the paper. Oh, see, look at these colors. Isn't this pretty? That ombre effect is so nice. So cool. Ooh, those are so pretty. See, I can't wait to get creating with these things. Oh, I just love it. I love this paper. So pretty. Oh, I know it's not fall yet, but I'm thinking about some cards here. I guess the Stampin' Up's Designer Series paper is just amazing. Yeah. All right, let's flip it over. Oh my goodness, look at this pretty color wash. Oh my goodness. These colors are wonderful. You can see the Mary Merlot and the Cinnamon Cider and the Early Espresso in there. Pretty, you guys. Gorgeous paper. My hands are a little dry. There you go. I need some sort wick. You guys remember what that stuff is? If you're like a cashier, you have this like waxy stuff you dip your fingers in, and there you go. Oh, and look at this, a wood grain. Oh my goodness. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, we're gonna get one of those envelopes out. There we go. These are really a cool investment. Like I said, they're on Amazon. I'll include a link at the bottom of my video for the stuff I used that were from Amazon, the magnetic sheets and then these storage files. So I did order some things that were not in the new catalog. I ordered Very Vanilla Thick Cardstock. Ironically, I haven't had Very Vanilla for quite a while, and I know that with some of the new warm earthy tones that are in the new catalog, especially with Designer Series paper we just went through, I think Very Vanilla might make a nice background. And because ultra thick cardstock helps stand up your cards better, I like it creates more of a foundation of stability. So I'll use these for card bases most of the time. I have it for Whisper White as well. Actually, it's now called Basic White. It's going to take me a while to get rid of that Whisper White. We've been saying Whisper White for so long, but it's called Basic White now. But I got some thick cardstock. I also got some fun things for my team. So I do have some people on my team, and I like to reward them from time to time. We got some cute Stampin' Up! Magnets, branded images. I love logo items. We got these last year in Lansing in 2019 at Onstage. I was able to get an extra couple pair of pens. Who doesn't want to have a pen that says Stampin' Up! On it? So I thought, what a nice way to reward the people on my team with something fun. As a demonstrator, we're able to buy bling, like just fun Stampin' Up! Bling. So these magnets are super cute. I know I've worked for Tupperware, and you can always buy like little Tupperware magnetic bowls or keychains or key rings. Stampin' Up! Has the same thing, and they're phasing these out, so they were at a discounted price, but they're still wonderful and functional. So I thought I'd buy some fun things to treat my team. And also, I did get something else. In Color Jewels. Now, for In Color for the year of 2021 and 2023, we have some new jewels. So these have the new colors in them. Like last year, we had these cute enamel dots for the 2020-2022 In Colors, which these are still current. These dots, however, have been discontinued in a new catalog. They have some square dots instead, but these are definitely wonderful to have. And this is the new gems that are in for the new colors. Always fun to have things like that. So that's all of my stuff for my unboxing today for my pre-order for the new catalog that launches on May 4th. Very excited. Like I said, you guys, if you're a customer of mine, you'll be getting your catalog hopefully the first week of May, very soon. I will probably order some more items from the catalog and feature them on my video. I do want to let you know in the month of May, they're doing a host promotion. So if you host a party or a workshop, whether you want to do a Facebook party or you want to just have a catalog party with your friends, because I know that we're not doing things with other people live right now, they're giving you some extra reward benefits that go through the month of May. If you're getting a catalog from me, I'll include a flyer on that so you get more information. I'm very excited about this new catalog. I hope you are as excited about it as I am. Yes, the annual catalog launched a month earlier this year. That way, the current spring catalog that is happening right now is good till the end of June. So the spring occasions catalog, you can still order from till the end of June, but the new catalog you'll be able to start ordering on May 4th. And like I said, because this video has been made before the catalog goes live, I'm not able to show the inside of the catalog, but I can show you the cover. Watch for it in the mail if you're one of my customers. I'm very excited about for you to receive it. Remember, if you like what you saw today, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me out and encourages me to make more videos. I've had a real struggle doing videos and editing because 2021 has delivered some unexpected surprises into my life. I do want to apologize that I haven't been uploading content as frequently as I used to, but it takes a lot of time to do the edits and to do the filming and to make the time on my full-time schedule. I enjoy doing this every moment, otherwise I wouldn't do it, but I just want to make sure that you guys are watching. Give me some feedback. Put it in the comments. I'm going to be doing some lifestyle unboxings. I'm going to do some more card demos. So I am filming some things for you guys to watch just so I can stay connected with all of you. I do this because I want friends in my life, and I love having people that share the love of arts and crafts like I do, and I love having you a part of my life. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. I am very excited about the new things that are coming. Watch for your catalogs in the mail, and remember, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks, you guys. I'm so blessed that you're a part of my life. You have an awesome day. Bye-bye for now. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Please check out some of my other videos on my YouTube channel, Stamping Scott. See you really soon!